Today we are going to start chapter number 5, eyelids anatomy as well as its clinical conditions. Before we go into the details of the diseases, we must know the normal anatomy of eyelids. So first we will study about that. First we will study about the structure of upper eyelid. This is the outermost layer, that is the skin. Then there is the muscle that is called orbicularis oculi. As we know, this muscle surrounds the eye as well as the orbit, जो कि हम डायग्राम्स में देख सकते हैं कि ये बिल्कुल सर्कुलर फॉर्म में आई के अराउंड होती है. ऑर्बिकुलरिस ओकुलाई के बाद यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट होता है एक सेप्टम. इसी सेप्टम के बाद यहाँ पे हमें मिलती है टार्सल प्लेट. टार्सल प्लेट का आपने पहले भी बहुत जिक्र सुना होगा, आगे आई की डिजीज़ में भी इसका हम बहुत पढ़ेंगे. सो दीज आर द 3 लेयर्स: सेप्टम, orbicularis oculi, skin, and this is basically a thickening that is called orbicularis oculi. Then there is conjunctiva. Conjunctiva is in this form here, and again folds here. Again on the upward side there is bone. Here we will see some amount of fat. Here will be the there will be levator muscle as well as the molar muscle inserting over here. Roughly this is the structure of upper eyelid. And now we will study about the lower eyelid. Same as the upper eyelid, there is outer layer of skin, then the muscle that is orbicularis oculi, then there is septum present, and then there is tarsal plate that is basically a thickening of fibrous tissue. Now we will see here that there is the conjunctiva, and bone is present here. This is same as septum. Now here will be the lower retractor or the retractor muscle for the lower eyelid, and same as fat will be also present here. So this is roughly the structure of the eyelids. Now we will study about the clinical conditions. We also have meibomian glands in our eyelids, and its associated condition is called क्लेजियन. And this is very important UQ. क्लेजियन की फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हम डेफिनेशन देख लेते हैं. क्लेजियन इज़ द क्रोनिक स्टेराइल इन्फ्लेमेटरी लिपोग्रेनुलोमा ऑफ द मेबोमियन ग्लैंड. अब इसमें कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो हमने नोट करनी है, और ये जब हम पूरी डिज़ीज़ पढ़ लेंगे तब हम दोबारा डेफिनेशन पे आएंगे और फिर डेफिनेशन ज़्यादा क्लियर होगी. First of all, this is a chronic condition. Then there is sterility, means no infection, no bacteria, no other pathogen is involved. Then it is an inflammatory condition. That means we will definitely see some inflammatory infiltrate here. Then there is lipogranuloma. We will also see why it is formed here, and this condition is associated with the meibomian glands. Now meibomian glands produce certain secretion that mostly includes the fat and other things, and its obstruction causes the inflammation of the gland as the secretions cannot pass out of the gland. So this results in a swelling on the upper eyelid, as we can see here in the picture. Now the precipitating factors are blepharitis, diabetes mellitus, and seborrhea that can at any age result in clasion. Pathogenesis is the same: obstruction, then lipid accumulation, as they cannot be secreted. Afterwards, due to this accumulation, there will be inflammation. That means inflammatory cells will invade here. Now in the center there is lipid present, and the surrounding it will be the inflammatory infiltrate, and the inflammatory cells will be seen here. This forms a lipogranuloma that we have seen in the definition, lipogranuloma. Now the clinical features: when we will examine the patient on inspection, we will see a swelling as well as some disfigurement. The swelling is non-tender, as we know that there is no bacterial involvement and no such other things, so this will be non-tender. Now when we will palpate it, we will see that this is a soft and small nodule on the upper eyelid, and the eversion of the lid shows the conjunctiva that will be reddish in color. Now if the swelling has ruptured already, we will see a fleshy mass through the conjunctiva. Here you can also see clasion present in the lower eyelid here. नाउ व्हाट इज़ द फेट ऑफ लेजियन. अब जब एक स्वेलिंग प्रेजेंट है, वो आगे किस किस फॉर्म में जा सकती है, उसके साथ आगे क्या हो सकता है. फर्स्ट थिंग इज स्पॉन्टेनियस कंप्लीट रेजोल्यूशन, मीन्स कि वो कम्प्लीटली खुद ही से हील हो जाएगी, बिकॉज दिस इज़ नॉन स्टेराइल कंडीशन. In some cases, this can form a cyst. Cyst is basically a fluid-filled cavity. So after inflammation, it can also form a cyst. Similarly, it can get fibrosed to form a hard nodule. या अगर इसके अंदर calcification हो जाएगी तो this will form an even harder nodule. It can also get infected. Basically, lesion is a sterile condition, but after its formation, it can further catch infection and become infectious, so we can say that it can get infected later on in later stages, and it can also burst through the conjunctiva and present as a fleshy mass that I have told before. Now complications. As we have studied the clinical features and the pathogenesis, so we can tell the complications ourselves. First of all, when we see that there is a swelling over the eyelid, so definitely the eyelid will be heavy and pushed downward, so ptosis will be seen, plus astigmatism. Astigmatism because the cornea is obstructed और continuously जब weight पड़ रहा है cornea पे, तो we know then that when the cornea is not in the normal shape, it is more cone shaped or disfigured like this, so this will cause astigmatism. Now ट्रीटमेंट में कुछ कंजर्वेटिव मेजर्स हैं जो हम रूटीन में करते हैं. दैट इज़ एक्सप्रेशन कंप्रेशन मेथड ओवर द फ्रेश लीजन. देन वार्म कंप्रेसेस, जब भी कोई इन्फ्लेमेटरी कंडीशन, कोई स्वेलिंग वगैरह होती है, वार्म कंप्रेसेस से उसमें जो है स्वेलिंग, कुछ इन्फ्लेमेशन कम हो जाती है, इसलिए हम ये कंजर्वेटिव कुछ मेथड यूज़ करते हैं. देन स्टीरॉयड, एंटीबायोटिक क्रीम एंड टॉपिकल एंटी इन्फ्लेमेटरी ड्रॉप्स इन ऑर्डर टू रिड्यूस द इन्फ्लेमेशन. Now the medical treatment. Medical treatment is corticosteroid injection, जिसमें हम देते हैं triamcinolone, and in this we also give systemic antibiotics. Now the surgical treatment. If we cannot reduce the swelling, or if we cannot treat it with the medical therapy, then we go for the surgical option. सर्जिकल ऑप्शन में भी क्लियर है कि जब स्वेलिंग ये ख़त्म नहीं हो रही है, एंड वी नो दैट इट इज़ फिल्ड स्वेलिंग, सो वी विल डेफिनेटली इंसाइज इट एंड देन कंटेंट्स आर करेक्टेड. बट हमने सर्जिकल डिटेल्स में नहीं जाना, हमें ये पता होना चाहिए कि सर्जिकल ऑप्शन है हमारे पास जब मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट फेल हो जाए. देन मार्जिनल लेजियन. दिस इज़ नथिंग बट एन आइसोलेटेड इन्फ्लेमेशन ऑफ द ग्लैंड ऑफ ज़ीज़. ये भी कुछ ग्लैंड्स हैं जो हमारे आईलिड्स में प्रेजेंट है. So this was all about Clazion and marginal Clazion.